Trump must go! Colbert stays! 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 Trump must go! Humanity! In the name of humanity! In the name of humanity! We refuse! Trump must go! Colbert stays!
Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now. I guess we're all supposed to be upset about Stephen Colbert losing his cushy job as the host of The Late Show on CBS. And we're supposed to be mad about this because it's being done because Donald Trump did it to him. This, of course, is not true. None of it makes any sense. Stephen Colbert is not the only one in television ripping on Donald Trump. It's pretty much everyone in television that isn't on Fox News. And that includes ESPN, MSNBC, CBS, BET, HGTV probably. But for some reason, Stephen Colbert getting fired isn't okay because he's the guy standing up against Donald Trump and fighting the good fight. And it's shocking that if that is the way they all view it, and clearly it is, it's pretty shocking that they're upset that Donald Trump is gloating over this.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings."
How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go yourself.
Now, with comedy chops like that, I'm shocked that this show was losing tens of millions of dollars every single year. It's just incredibly mind-blowing. Who could have seen such a thing coming? But it's not just Stephen Colbert who fired back impotently. So did Jon Stewart. And I can't even play what Jon Stewart did here because he sang with a choir while they said the F word, and we're supposed to be impressed. And again, amazing comedy here. No wonder everyone laughs for 45 seconds after everything they say. Like stunning things like F you, and then they laugh and laugh and laugh. But at least Jon Stewart took a chance at explaining to the audience, although through a joke, what's happening to his industry.
And by the way, not just Stephen's show, CBS has canceled the entirety of the Late Show franchise. Gone! Now, I acknowledge, losing money. Late night TV is a struggling financial model. We're all basically operating a Blockbuster kiosk inside of a Tower Records.
So yes, it's obvious that they do in fact understand what happened here. It was a show that was losing a bunch of money, so now they're getting rid of it. The show in its entirety, not just Colbert. It's not like they're bringing in Greg Gutfeld to host the show. They're not trying to make it more Trump friendly. They're getting rid of it altogether. And Jon Stewart is saying all the things he's saying on a network owned by the exact same company that is probably produced for far less money. The problem isn't comedy or who the target is. The target is the same for all comedians at this point, Donald Trump. And if they were getting rid of all their Donald Trump shows, why is Jon Stewart still there? And the same company that employs those two guys, well, one of them moving forward, also just inked a gigantic deal with South Park. People who have been ripping on Trump for years now. How did that happen?
A popular cartoon is now back where it started after making a $1 billion deal with Paramount.
After tense negotiations, the streaming rights to South Park will go to Paramount Plus for $1.5 billion. The deal is not yet final, but its creators have agreed to produce 10 episodes a year. This comes after the show's recent deal with HBO Max expired last month.
As somebody that works in a similar industry, radio, and I do a little TV here and there and online, obviously. Let me explain what's actually happening here. They're costing too much money. They're losing too much on the show. They don't even view it as like a loss leader where they're going to make it up somewhere else because of the prestige. It's just not there anymore. That's what's happened. I will be fired when I start costing my company more money than I make them. Now, that will probably never happen, but if it does, that will be the end of me. Now, I could also get in trouble for something I say, something that happens far more often in my business than Stephen Colbert's. But if I cost my company money, they will not want me on the payroll. It is all that simple. All this other stuff is just comedy. The only funny thing these people have done in years is this right here, trying to convince everyone that this is about criticism of Donald Trump and not a money-losing program. If it was about criticism of Donald Trump, there would be nobody left on TV at all.